Hey guys, it's Zeke here with JSL Living Real Estate. I wanted to go over 5 questions that you can ask yourself if you're getting into the market and looking into whether you're going to buy or rent. Right now, it's a tough time to decide. It could even be challenging. So, in the past, when you think about it, COVID, when it went down, home prices went straight up through the roof, right? So, when that happened, it increased inflation, and inflation increased the rents. So now, at this point, we're having to deal with higher interest rates. But let's get into it. Step 1, how do I plan to stay in the home? Owning a property, you want to think about it being in at least 5 years or longer, because you want to think about the amount of money you need to put into the closing costs and the whole process it takes to buy a home. It costs money, so you want to make sure you live in the house long enough to see the profit of what you spent to invest. So definitely, once you see a property in a neighborhood that you fall in love with, that's going to be where you add for a while so that you can start seeing a little bit of equity being built. Once you've been in the home for more than 5 years, you'll start to see that mortgage drop. Hopefully, if you stay with the long term of the house, you won't have a mortgage payment, and now the house is yours at that point. So you're raising your net worth at that. So step 2, is it a better value to buy or rent in your area? So consider where you live in. Look at the rates. Consider your options. Looking into the price to rent ratio to see medium home prices and yearly rent price. Look at those. So the higher your price to rent ratio, the more expensive to buying than to renting. So this provides only a snap of what the market is like. May not be accurate in the long term when you do this little bit of a formula. But step 3, let's get into it. So can I afford to be a homeowner? So at this point, you want to view your financial readiness. You want to go ahead and maybe start like a little savings. Do like a down payment and closing costs type saving. Look up what people usually do for that or how much it costs to do. But for the most part, you want to do those 2, as well as maybe emergency funds or other types of expenses that you may not be expecting. So definitely put a little bit more money into the savings for that. And consider your monthly budget. A lot of people don't take into consideration. You're gonna have to be doing not only the mortgage payment, but then you're also gonna be doing the taxes, the insurance, the association fees, maintenance, and the repairs for the property. So all that can be a factor. When you think about all that, you're also going to be seeing a little bit of the benefits from your investment. You're going to start seeing why you did it in the first place. Maybe even put in a major upgrade for the home in the future. And when you do so, you're raising your home's value for later. And step 4, can I qualify for a mortgage? So at this point, let's view the lending side of things. Every lender will have their own way, their criteria, and how they do their things. So definitely, you're going to be expecting them to track maybe job stability, credit history, saving, see if you can handle the monthly payments of a mortgage. So the lender is going to want to see a stable income, and they just don't want to see you overextending yourself financially. They're probably going to be looking into credit reports and seeing your credit score, and if you do have a good credit score, then they may even put you in a better interest rate. So at this point, what should be on the mind is pre-approval. Once you get that, then you can go ahead and start house hunting. So that's where you want to be. Let's get into the last step, step 5. How would owning a home change your life? So in general, you're going to be prepared to invest a lot of time and a lot of energy on maintaining the home, DIY projects, maybe even planting some plants in the garden or hanging out in the backyard or inviting the family over for the dinner. So all that stuff, you're going to be putting into it a lot. It's going to be a different lifestyle for you, and now you have a home that you can do whatever you need to with, and whatever you like. It's going to be your own space. And if you'd like to see a little bit more on this, it's actually a blog post that I'm just covering which is buy now or rent longer. Go ahead and check it out on my page. I have it on Instagram and also Facebook. If you guys want to check it out, just go ahead and like it and share it. It's really great information for you. And I appreciate you guys watching the video. Have a great day.